Hello everyone. Wait, so sorry for a wait there, and you're looking at the sky right now, as I'm looking at you for a moment here. Unfortunately, for some reason, this time I'm not going to be able to use the chat at all, or well, not at all. I can bring it up, but let me show you. For some reason, I was trying to fix this during the intro there, but for some reason when I open up the menu here to bring up this like multitasking stuff where I'm able to bring in the chat window, everything gets this a massive jelly effect. Like you can see that, right? Can you? Wait a minute, can you? Trying to see if you can see. Wait a minute. On your end... Oh, in the cast it looks fine. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just do a whole quick restart on the whole thing again. Maybe that'll help. I'll hide away the capture here. I'm just gonna restart the whole headset, because if it's showing fine in the cast, then surely how do I how do I restart this thing? I don't actually know how to do it from like inside the... I guess I just press the power button. I don't know if there's anything else. But yeah, I've had trouble now with getting that going. I'm not really sure how that is happening, but let me restart the whole headset and maybe that'll help. I had some technical difficulties getting in here in the first place, which is why we start a little late here. VR streaming is always a bit of a hassle, and this is the second VR stream I've done now with the new setup. Of course, I had it going with the Quest 2 setup, but that was then, and this is now. So things are different. All right, let's see. Let me turn triangle strategy back on and see if maybe this time it doesn't go all jelly on me. Because last time it was working fine. Well, in terms of the overlay. The actual connection to the Twitch chat wasn't perfectly fine, but that's, I think, secondary to this. As long as like I can bring up the window, it'll be fine like that. So let me load up the save data here, and I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, hold on. You'll see something in a moment, and hear something in a moment. All right, it's not doing the jelly effect now, and in fact, I think it was only doing the jelly effect when I had the browser opened. So there's that. So let me bring up the browser, and it did a bit of jelly there, but then it fixed itself. Nope, it's jellying again. It's full jelly. Pure jelly. Ah, this is so unfortunate. So unfortunate. Well, let me get you the game going here. So I guess you can't see what the problem is, but I can, and it's the problem is sizable, let's say. So unfortunately I won't be able to there's your music, and I'll mark it in the title just so you know. Can't see chat during gameplay, sorry. Yeah, so yeah, you can't see what the problem is, but trust me, it is a problem. Hold on, you gotta see the actual gameplay capture as well. There we go. Alright, well, with those technical difficulties out of the way, let's get to actually gaming though. So, as you can see, I can see Twitch chat if I bring it up here. I don't want to turn my head at this point because everything goes jelly, but I have to see about fixing that for next time. But as said, for today, you know, let's get to it though. I'll maybe check if I remember and think of it. I might check the Twitch chat here. I can kind of peek underneath my headset at the like real world monitor. There we go, everything's adjusted. Let me see. Yes, we are all good to go. Excuse me. So, let's do this. We're back in the game. I'm gonna move a little bit back so I don't hit my own table. So here we are. We finished the very first mission last time. And now we have this side story open up and the main story. I wasn't quite sure if the side story is going to disappear if I go into main story, but on the other hand, that doesn't really matter because I want to do the side story anyway. So, side story. At Whitehome Castle, home of Glenbrook's royal family, preparations begin for a grand ceremony to commemorate a new age of harmony between the three nations. Let's go. This was with I forget the name. Gideon?
Wherever did my fool brother run off to? I explicitly told him I wanted him here when we welcome our guests.
Or something like that. Just checking the audio level for you, should be fine. I remember this stage, by the way. This was in the demo, fighting on this one. But I doubt that it's at this point in the story.
It would seem Prince Roland shrugged off the King's Guard and went on a little excursion, as he's wont to do. I swear it's as if the boy exists to drive us mad.
He is an embarrassment to our family. No matter. I will see to matters myself.
Your honored guests have arrived, Your Highness.
I see new faces among them. I trust you can tell me more, Claris.
But of course, Your Highness.
Why did they move back?
The imposing-looking woman over there is General Avlora of Esfrost. Her prowess in battle is such that some say she is the second coming of Groma Ironfist, hero of the Salt Iron War. If the rumors of her strength are true, she is more likely to emerge victorious than any but the Dawnspear himself. Over there is Minister Exham Marshall of the Holy State of Hyzant. He is the newest appointee to the Saintly Seven, and has been placed in charge of the military and diplomatic affairs. 'Tis a rise to prominence nigh unheard of for one so young.
A general of the Grand Duchy and Hyzant's young hope. I imagine this will not be the last I hear of them. I know this man, Sorsley End of Hyzant, yes?
Just so, my lord. As you doubtless know, he is the Holy State's Minister of Salt, A prestigious position, though it is said he feels threatened by Minister Exham of late.
So even the great monolith that is the Holy State is not immune to internal strife.
Lots of lore here. Thick
Thank you,
lore.
Clarice. I can see they were not wrong to tap you to lead the consortium.
As the officially appointed bookmaker for the tournament, it would not do for me to be ignorant of the combatants.
Your Highness, Lord Thalos and Lady Erica, brother and sister of the Archduke, have arrived. They will be joining the festivities in Archduke Gustadolf's stead.
Gustadolf.
Word has it that Lord Thalos has been appointed Prime Minister, which would make him the second most influential individual in all of Esfrost.
Archduke Gustadolf is said to prize freedom more than anything. It would seem that includes the freedom to put his own family above all.
With all due respect, Your Highness, the decisions of another nation are their own. Do take care not to say anything that might offend our new allies.
You need not remind me, Patriot. I know there is little to be gained from quarreling with Esfrost's ruling family. Honored guests, I am Franny, Crown Prince of Glenbrook. It is an honor to welcome you to our kingdom in my father's stead. I can assure you we have spared no effort in preparing for tomorrow's festivities. Let us ring in this new age of alliance together. Though I imagine some may be too occupied awing us with their prowess in the tourney to enjoy the revelry themselves. Allow me to escort you to Whitehome Castle, where the ceremony will take place, whenever you're ready.
Is the trip actually just at the end of the bridge? Gardens. That's the stage
Prince
if I ever saw one.
Roland, finally you return.
At ease, Huette. I trust all was well in my absence.
Well enough. Another visit to the Wolfort domain, was it?
Indeed, on minor business. My apologies for leaving unannounced.
Apologies indeed. You know full well that I am under strict orders from your father to accompany you on any excursions outside the castle.
I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. Besides, no one would lose any sleep if something happened to me. Father and Franny least of all. Even Cordelia would get along perfectly fine without her brother.
Well, I would not. Or have you forgotten that you are my one and only sworn liege?
Huette. Forgive me, truly. It won't happen again.
I should hope not.
It will happen again.
So it is true that you plan to fight in the tourney on the morrow, and alongside House Wolfort, no less.
How did you...
His Grace told me, when he commanded me to keep you out of trouble.
So Father knew all along.
And so I have decided to fight at your side. You won't be slipping away on my watch this time.
As you wish.
Attorney. Aha, so it was just an actual side story. I was thinking whether there was gonna be like a some sort of battle, side battle. But I forget if I did I say anything about it last time, because I realized, I think it was maybe after the stream, I realized why in this game you keep experience and everything after a battle. Because at least so far, I don't know if it changes, but so far we've just been there has been a free stage or anything like that. There is no way to like go and grind somewhere. Maybe there will be later on, but for now at least, if you get stuck, like there's no way to get more powerful other than repeat the stage. So in that sense, it makes perfect sense actually to have it like that. I think it's a good system for this. I wouldn't have it necessarily in a situation like Final Fantasy Tactics where you have like spots that you can just go and grind away at. But if there aren't those chances for like free stages, then I think it's good. Although counter argument is of course that it would also be good for a game like Final Fantasy Tactics, because you can get soft locked in that game by being too weak or having the wrong setup, basically. Anyways, having routed the bandits, Serenoa and his retinue make their way back to Castle Wolfort.
Welcome back, the both of you.
Were there any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so? Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
There is no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind. And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Allow me to introduce those in service of House Wolfort. This is Eridor, Master-at-Arms and Commander of our military forces.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
And this is Anna, my right hand.
If you require anything, just say the word.
They may not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same, and from this day on, they're your family as well.
I am aware that in all of Glenbrook, House Wolfort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nah, it brings a tear to my eye.
His voice certainly does carry.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
Serenoa and allies. Wait a minute. Does that mean that those two are not my allies, since they are not ahahahaing?
My lord, your father awaits you in his chambers. As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Eridor.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Anna and Eridor joined your forces. Anna's aptitude in battle. Strikes enemies from the shadows. Takes 2 actions in the same turn. Can conceal herself from enemy eyes. Eridor's aptitudes in battle. Shields allies with superb defensive capabilities. Draws the enemy's attacks. Counterattacks when dealt a physical blow by an adjacent enemy. Sounds useful, both of them.
As you are well aware, there are two events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenoa and his bride are wed.
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
You can thank King Regnant for that. It was by his most wise and generous proposal that the three nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal. Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven. And our own Lord Simon will serve as Glenbrook's delegate, and meet with the two before the ceremony. Yes?
Quite so. After that, it will be House Wolfort's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome. Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day. The tourney! Ah, my blood's already rushing, just envisioning the greatest warriors from all the realm clashing swords.
From Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Laura. And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshall. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Anna, I just watched the side story. I know all of this.
Then, of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolfort.
On that matter, there are two things I should make clear. Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolfort's contingent.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another way in. Well, it's more than welcome in my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all. I reckon His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
Finally, there is the matter of Lord Simon's health.
Indeed. Sadly, the Lord of the House is in no condition to participate in the tourney. Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
Oh no. Unexpected.
Lord Simon. I suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men. So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
I'm lost. Lord Simon, head of House Wolfort, welcomes Frederica into his home, both as his future daughter-in-law and as a symbol of Glenbrook and Esfrost's unity. Surely nothing will become of that unity at any point.
Father, I bring to you my betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am Frederica of House Esfrost.
Ho ho! The pleasure is all mine.
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolfort, the Saltiron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important. Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
Oh, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
She seems really stuck up on that particular detail. Wonder why.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request. Both of you, listen well.
Yes, Father.
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Esfrost, that the ties between our two nations might be strengthened.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Esfrost consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance. And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine. And House Wolford, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king. If the aim was to forge the strongest bond we could between our two nations,
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
So that if relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse...
We could be cast away like pawns.
Precisely. Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
I understand now. And yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolfort name.
Well said, my son. If that is your decision, then...
Dead.
Father!
Lord Simon!
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision. As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolfort. You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
But, Father, I am not ready to...
My decision is not made lightly. You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than ready. Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh your choices carefully, then take action. Do so, and I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person. This is House Wolfort's entreaty, and the wish of a father.
course, my lord. It was my intention from the moment I boarded the ship.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
You don't even have a name. Get out of here.
Very well. Presiding over tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House. Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son. And after that will be your wedding. Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
A young hawk source completed. Save your game? Nah.
Years after the Salt Iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the Kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land. United at last in common cause, the Kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the Holy State of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise and resources. This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long embattled realm. One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success. The first step on the road to peace.
Let me guess. Somebody is gonna kill the king. If you've got a gathering like this, you know the king's gonna get killed. Or somebody's gonna get killed.
Among those who would forge this road is Serenoa Wolffort. Inheriting the title of Lord Wolffort from his father Simon, he must decide what foundation he would lay for this new era.
Chapter 2. To arms, brave warriors.
Welcome to Castle Wolffort, Minister Lila. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
You are too kind, Lord Simon. You too have served an invaluable role in this. Though I must admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister. I must ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the previous Archduke. Truth be told, I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
And this is your son, as I recall.
Serenoa Wolffort, at your service, Minister.
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all. For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolffort in Serenoa's capable hands.
You're abdicating your position? Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both. I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolfort, as will I.
Pray, go easy on the boy, my lady.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Esfrost shall also be in attendance.
Indeed. He has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Norzelian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnels. As a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great discoveries are made.
He should have arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks.
Ah, he is your cousin, yes. I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
Very good. Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House. Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Of course, Father.
What did Benedict do there? Give some appetizers? Lord Dragan could be anywhere. I suppose this is as good an opportunity as any to speak with the common folk. Regular people. Exploration. The flow of the game comprises multiple phases. In addition to story scenes and battles, there will also be an exploration phase. In this phase, you may move freely about areas to gather information from the people around you, obtain items, review mechanisms and terrain features that may serve you in battle, and more. L-stick run walk, hold B to dash. To end exploration phase and continue with the story, flick the R stick to the left. Alright. Okay. So... Hello. I sense you may have some questions regarding this joint mining venture. Allow me to enlighten you. Combining the expertise and manpower of Norzelia's 3 nations, this mine will unearth the newly discovered vein of iron. We hope this will prove beneficial for all parties, providing wealth and prosperity in equal measure. It is said Lord Dragan's knowledge of ironworking is peerless. I could think of none more suited to oversee the mine's development. Is the glittering thing there an item? I suppose I can't move there. No jump button. Huh? Oh, I can enter. I do recall this being in the demo as well, this little exploration in the city here. Though I feel like in the demo when we were doing this, that was followed by some sort of bad attack of evil people, but I assume that's not happening just yet in the story here. I heard tell Prince Roland is shirking his duties at the castle once again. Thank heavens that shiftless child isn't in line for the crown. Well, I mean, would he not be in line? Even if he's not, you know, next in line or anything? Nothing there. There was something here. Examine. HP recovery pellets. To see the peace we enjoy now, one would never think that but 30 years ago our realm was engulfed in war. The Saltire War seems naught but a far-off nightmare now. Hello, child. Greetings, my lord. My friends and I are playing hide and seek. Well, let me seek them. Added Marvels of Nozelia Volume 12 to notes. You'll find notes as the game progresses. These notes have no direct effect on the story, but they will help you better understand Nozelia and its history. View the notes you've collected at any time by selecting War Chronicle Notes from the main menu. Volume 8. Nope, not that one. Hold on. Menu is there. Nope. War Chronicle. Notes. Volume 8. Yeah, this is one of those where it's a bit unfortunate how it kind of has that effect of... I mean, I guess... Hold on. Am I at the right distance? Kinda. Why did it take the whole thing over there? I guess I can get a little bit closer here and it looks a bit better, the text. Up the Nozelia River and past a handful of craggy mountains lies the Esfrosti capital. Despite the blizzards oft swirling about it, the city itself is orderly and well maintained, and the people who dwell there spirited and undaunted. By working together, they have managed to thrive in one of the most unhospitable places in the realm. It is this fortitude that has allowed Esfrost to grow into a nation to be reckoned with. Esfrost's Ironstone... yeah, Ironstone, I suppose, was carved out of rocky... This font itself is not necessarily the best, and with the, like, aliasing effect of this all, I should just go close like this to read it. Esfrost's Ironstone was carved out of a rocky mountainside, which is unusual but fitting for land with countless iron mines within its borders. It functions as both a castle and an iron factory. Skilled artisans in the Grand Duchy are brought to the castle where they mass-produce ironworks and engage in technological research. Thanks to an enormous forge as large and as hot as the mouth of a volcano within the castle, they are able to create huge quantities of ironware and weapons on a daily basis for Esfrost's pride and joy, the Black Irons. Upon the castle's ramparts is arguably the crowning achievement of Esfrosti ironworking, a gigantic bell, larger than the largest dragon. I cannot even begin to fathom how they managed to create such a beast. Each day, the bell tolls the time for the people of the capital. It is so loud it can be heard all throughout the mountains, and has even been known to trigger avalanches on distant slopes. That doesn't sound good. There is no sight in the realm as impressive as the Hyzantian capital. After braving the vast desert, the first thing a visitor to this great city sees is a wall so huge it does not look like it could have been made by human hands, the goddess's shield. Pass through the gate and you will emerge into a thriving metropolis of believers. Just beyond the streets lies the huge calm waters of the source. Unbelievable as it may seem, the city and the wall encircle the entirety of the Great Lake, where all of Nozelia's salt originates. In the center of the lake towers a mountain-like statue of the goddess, an enduring symbol of the Holy State's faith. Indeed, after beholding how Hyzant could not only survive in the middle of an inhospitable desert, but thrive, even an unbeliever such as myself started to think that statue might actually be the goddess incarnate. In the palace in the city's center lives the Hierophant, who they say hears the voice of the goddess of salt herself. I imagine such voice would be just as majestic and calm as the city she watches over. Thank you for your information, child. Very cool. Oh, hello, Anna. By your request, Benedict and I shall take part in the tourney. May we bring victory to House Wolford. HP recovery. Cat. Meow. Do they have a whole house just for a cat? Not seeing anything. I don't remember if there was in the like flat version of this, if there was turning off these free exploration stages. I think there was, but I don't remember if there was any reason to like do it. If like some treasures appear only when you are looking from the right angle. Bye, cat. Little cat house. There's been nothing amiss, my lord. Another quiet day. We're playing hide and seek till Dal comes home. I need to find a place to hide, and quick. Take care not to hurt yourself. Your father wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. Ah, one of my favorite games. Barrels were always my favorite places to hide. It takes a clever mind to hide. Perhaps you can use that cleverness to help your father when you're older. I don't know. I feel like it's a good idea to, you know, kind of point out that you should still, you know, be careful because, like, when you're a kid playing something like hide and seek, and if you get really competitive about it, you can go and hide in some places which are gonna not necessarily be the best place to like be. Even as an adult, if you're doing hide and seek, you might. I've seen people do like hardcore hide and seek, and they are going into places where you probably don't want to be necessarily. So I think it's always good advice to consider that it's just a game. Take care not to hurt yourself. Serenoa's convictions, something. I will. Dad got awfully mad when I climbed up on the rooftops. Awful mad. That anger comes from a place of concern. I'm not saying you shouldn't hide, but promise you'll keep your safety in mind. A promise with my lord is as good as gold. Dad will be glad to hear it. My husband works from dawn till dusk at the port, lifting crates and who knows what else. It's honest work, though, and the backbone of our livelihood besides. It's just like him to gallivant off with nary a word of farewell. Still, I suppose this is a chance to become acquainted with my future home. How would you describe your town, Serenoa? To know a town, you must take time to relish her company. That's what Eredor told me in perhaps more colorful words. It is the port at the center of commerce, a town built on taxes, but not at the expense of fair trade. Wolfort is nestled safely behind the castle walls. It is a town of peace, and sets an example for the rest of the kingdom. Yeah, I mean, I could tell some fancy words, but you gotta figure it out yourself. Convictions have strengthened. I haven't known Eredor for long, but those words are undeniably his. Perhaps I ought to take a page out of his book, as I've done regrettably little relishing since I have arrived. You needn't push yourself, Frederica. At times something we do not lack. Once matters have settled, I will give you a tour of Wolfort myself. Thank you, Serenoa. I very much look forward to that. There is no rest for a young lordling. All eyes will be upon you in the coming days. Frederica and I shall make every effort to learn the lay of the land so that we might share the weight of your duties. Thank you. HP recovery. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. Empty house. Saltmonger. The most esteemed personages from each nation will be attending the ceremony, I hear. A veritable melting pot of politics. Such an opportunity to meet and speak with your peers must not be wasted, my lord. I won't. Nothing here. Oh, yes, something. Trying to see if it like needs to be a specific angle, but maybe not. Maybe not. I still can't believe Travis and his feral spawn attacked your dear bride-to-be like that. I'm just glad we got there before any harm could be done, my lord. A lot of folk have come to town for the ceremony. I even saw a man earlier wandering about in wide-eyed wonder. I can scarce remember this last time Glenbrook was host to such a marvelous tourney. Who among the nations will win glory, which will be known as the fiercest in all Noselia? I mean to be there when history is made. Nothing else? Ah, I must make ready for the wedding ceremony. What gift would best suit the union of you and Lady Frederica? It's an impossible choice. Perhaps an audience with Lord Simon will spark inspiration. This town is prosperous and its people have faith in their lord, an impressive achievement by my experience. You are too kind, Lord Dragon. Ah, my apologies, but you are... The apology should be mine. I'm Cyrano of Wolfort. I've come to remind you to return to the castle before the banquet begins. Certain parties were quite insistent. No, of course, I appreciate the consideration. I would like to explore the town a while longer, but rest assured I shall be punctual in my arrival. Did I go into this house? Hold on. I believe so. Yes. Yes, I did. I guess that is everything. This is pretty nice. Having this little, like... this, diorama here of the town. And I gotta say, like, for this part, for like moving around the stage, I feel like this is one where it's quite like naturalistic, quite intuitive to do it with VR controls, because it's one of those things which I've never really liked with like top-down isometric tactics games like these. Like turning the camera around feels cumbersome, and it's something that I don't really like that much. And in Final Fantasy Tactics especially, it's just like it goes into this whole like turns into a specific angle and then turns back every time you need to like do something specific, and it keeps doing that. So here it's very, very like you just take a grab of the thing and you just move it around, and you grab it with the other hand, and you can just swing it around as you want. It's very intuitive in that sense. It is said Lord Dragon's knowledge of ironworking is peerless. I could think of none more suited to oversee the mine's development. I don't know if there's any point in re-talking to people. I believe I shall enjoy it here. I look forward to the day I can truly call it home. Probably the people who give those specials, they'll be looking for me soon. I'd best find a spot, a safe one, before they can catch me out in the open. Yeah. But I will go and check on that. No, this is the... this is the cat. I'll say hi to the cat again. Hello. I wanted to go and talk to that child who was playing hide and seek as well, if anything changed about them. Nope. Alright. So then we do that. End exploration, yes. Exploration over. The banquet will begin soon. Lord Dragon and I had best not arrive late. Dragon. Night. At the banquet.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzan's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve.
Esfrost's iron, Hyzan's salt, and Glenbrook's nothing.
We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt, and we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally.
Dad comes in here to be like, shut up.
This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few. All those who live require it. Not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
Yes, Father. We got a side story over here again. The children of the crown speak of their father, King Regner. Let's watch.
Father spoke not a single word to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure. Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patriot.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind. Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants, they're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Oh, stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Brother!
Brother.
I yield.
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
I found it weird that he was called Masked Man before, when it was obvious it was Maxwell. But now after saying Maxwell, it's still Master Man.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
The banquet ends without incident, and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Dragan, however, has something on his mind.
Now that's what I call a feast. You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
Oops.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica.
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
No apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine.
Let me adjust the headset just a bit.
Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this
true? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters. But no more! I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research in the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward!
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. each cast more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the wars, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it. It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that. It is impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can't say whether this bodes well. I welcome it.
It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it.
I see. I admire your optimism, even if I cannot say I share it.
I know that old grudges die hard. Still, I choose to believe we can overcome our differences.
Truly, a kind-hearted soul you are. And people are ever eager to follow a kind heart over a wicked one. Yes, I suspect it shall be your strength going forward. In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn. Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see! And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
Dies.
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
Dead.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and Trueborn's siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
Just drag him away. To the cemetery.
Benedict, I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. Pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. Dear friend, long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
Cemetery is a good place to die. Now who's gonna mark check this board to see if there's any side stories? Simon gathers the members of House Wolffort to announce his abdication.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward. I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
Of course, Lord Simon.
Aye, my lord. Our undying loyalty to House Wolffort.
My son, listen well. A lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father. I shall keep those words close to my heart. To that end, I require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolffort, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I. And my people, I trust I can rely on you.
Well spoken, my son. I dare say you are more than ready to receive this.
The Scales of Conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust it to you. However, it is of little use without these.
Coins. 7 of them.
Money.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers and allies. They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead. Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects, and choose your steps carefully. Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall be.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now do your duty, my son.
We await your orders, my lord.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
For House Wolffort!
Yay!
And so the stewardship of House Wolffort passes from father to son. Lord Simon Wolffort, beloved throughout Glenbrook, entrusts the future to young Serenoa. With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolfforts set forth to the Crown City.
Easy.
With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolffort sets his eyes on the proving grounds, eager to show his worthiness.
So Lord Simon will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch of that which your father bestowed upon you.
He has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
Very good. Serenoa of House Wolffort, the crown of Glenbrook now looks to you for loyal service and brotherhood.
Yes, Your Majesty. I shall not disappoint.
Dead.
I dare you to say that again, Thalis.
Must you make me repeat myself? I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent our nation. Go push your papers in the shadows like the minor lordling's son you are.
You would shame me? You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
Both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
Such strong words, sister. Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolffort?
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
And you must be Serenoa Wolffort. Well, I suppose we should bother the happy couple no longer. Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother's wiles. She always did have a way with men.
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
Why?
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and forgive me if I was out of line.
Those two, they were...
Thalis and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf. And my half-siblings.
Wait, so the Archduke is Frederica's half-sibling? I thought she was like the stepchild of the Archduke. I guess not.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
Smithy is now available at the encampment. Oh yeah, I've forgotten to go visit the encampment. The festivities begin under the vigilant eye of each nation's dignitaries. What is this thing? But let me go to the... where was the encampment? Was it in the menu over here? Yes. Encampment. Let me see if there's any allies over here to chat with or anything. Nope. So there is the merchant. I had 800. I don't think I had bought anything. Young Smithy. As blacksmith, I have the privilege of looking after everyone's weapons. It's my honor to forge and repair whatever Wolffort's warriors require. Any blades that need tempering or bows that need priming, you need only say the word. So... here's all the people. Again, the text is a bit off. Spy, shield bearer, physician, pyromancer, tactician, and swordsman. Excuse me. At the smithy you can upgrade your weapons and unlock weapon abilities. Both of these services require materials and coin. Each weapon has 3 ranks. Increasing a weapon's rank unlocks more powerful abilities for that weapon. You can acquire weapon abilities within the same rank in any order, but the later a skill is learned, the more materials it will require. If a weapon ability is connected to another with an arrow icon, then they must be acquired in the order the arrow indicates. Weapon abilities contained within a box marked with OR cannot be active at the same time. However, once you have acquired either one, both become available and you may switch between them at no cost. Alright. So I can upgrade weapons to a question mark. Weapon damage up, HP up, physical up, luck up. So what is this choice here? Question marks. For the silver sword I need silver and some money. I could get a weapon damage up, increase the weapon powers by 5 to deal greater damage, increase health, so on. Fox cane. I don't have the materials to upgrade Benedict. Nothing for Frederica either. Same for Gila. Oops. Same over here as well. Yeah, I don't have materials for anyone except for Serenor. So I could do potency. Yeah, I think I'll do potency. Hold on. I think that it's this sound is coming from me lifting the thumb on this thumbstick. It's capacitive, so if I lift the thumb, then this extends. That was part of the control scheme, which is on right now. So I need to keep my thumb on that thing so it stops doing that. But yeah, let me get I'll do weapon damage up for Serenor. My forge is always ready, always here if you need it. Leave the encampment. And let's see what this is. Magnifying glass icon, what does it mean?
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand...
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated. May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for all of our nations.
Well said. With Hyzant's Sultan capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, our realm's future is bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. We owe a debt of gratitude for all who have supported this grand venture.
Are they all of equal weight?
A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear fruit, and House Wolfort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history. Let us raise our cups and toast to their health and happiness.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Lord Serenor is smiling from ear to ear. Shame his parents couldn't be here to see this.
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Eredor. We have a job to do here, and the day has only begun.
Now that the formalities are done with, let the festivities begin. Step forward, Sir Maxwell.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn Spear.
Glenbrook's fiercest warrior. They say he has never known defeat.
I would take the measure of this man.
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, let us be stifled by rigid formality no longer. There is a tourney to be had, after all. A much more entertaining event than my endless speeches.
Hear, hear! Hear, hear!
Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our previous challenge? I very much look forward to finding out. Until then, help yourselves to our hospitality and our wine.
Eat, drink, and be merry. It shall not be long until final preparations are complete.
Our time is nigh, Serenoa. Ah, but I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolfort. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. You too shoulder the future of a kingdom, after all. This is no time for self-pity. A prince's subjects mustn't hear him talking that way. Come, preparing for the tourney will take your mind off your worries. So I mean, as I understand it, he does not shoulder the future of the kingdom after all. I mean, I'm sure his brother gets killed off or something, but but like at the moment, as I understand it, he's not really in the game in that sense. There's no time for self-pity. A prince's subjects mustn't hear him talk like that way. That is also true, and this is his kingdom, so. I'm gonna go hard on him here.
This is no time for self-pity. A prince's subjects mustn't hear him talking that way.
Serenoa.
However, even the strongest of us have their moments of weakness. I hope to be there for you during yours. Whatever happens, we mustn't turn away from the difficulties ahead of us.
You're right, of course. A member of the royal family should not be so maudlin.
Maudlin?
Thank you for reminding me of that, my friend.
You two are quite the pair, aren't you?
Fast friends from the day we met. And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you sooner. This is Huette of the Kingsguard.
Hold on. If Huette's been like appointed to Roland for a long time, how do these two not know each other?
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Lord Wolfort.
Ah, Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see that it is so, my lord.
Now let us begin our preparations. Today we take the field, and today
we claim victory.
Roland and Huette joined your forces. How big are my forces? A melee warrior with range strikes foes 2 squares in front of him with his spear. His steed grants him exceptional mobility. Rains arrows down on foes from the back of a hawk. Easily traverses terrain with large elevation changes. The higher the ground, the greater her range. Huette is OP right out of the gate. I'd best greet our guests. It would also give me a chance to take the measure of my soon-to-be opponents. exploration phase. Let's see then. Get everybody to chat up over here. Whoa, there's a lot of people to chat up. I guess let's start off from around here. Thalas and Erica. I wonder if those two would deign to participate in the tourney. Soon you will lead your first foray into battle, and Lady Frederica and I shall experience true combat for the first time. Do you have a stratagem in mind for the tourney? It may be but a tourney, but defeat will bring shame upon us. I intend to do whatever I must to win. Our house fights with honor. There shall be no tricks, but we will offer our opponents no quarter. You handled yourselves admirably when the bandits stacked. I expect your magic will be key to our victory. Frederica's magics will be key to our victory. We fight with honor. I see. You intend to charge headlong into your first battle. Indeed, the strategy may lack subtlety, but it is honest. In times of peace, it would not do to rely on deceitful tactics. How we comport ourselves on the battlefield shall be a reflection of our conduct outside of it. I intend to make others know House Wolford can be trusted. Very wise, my lord. If peace between nations is to continue, then the role of warriors must change with the times. However, you mustn't forsake the legacy you have inherited. I believe the course you have chosen weaves a delicate path through the two ideals. Sleep recovery pellet. Well, I'll talk to everybody in this section first. Stories of Minister Exam's skill have reached even the lips of my servants. I very much look forward to learning the truth of these tales. Young Lord Wolford, thank you for the honor of including me among your esteemed company. Each face I see is more impressive than the last. Even members of the Saintly Seven have deigned to step foot upon our shores. Of course, I have had many dealings with Hyzant in the past. I am taken to understand all are equal in the eyes of their goddess, and even those not of noble birth can achieve prestigious stations. I intend to use this opportunity to avail myself of this famed equality, and perhaps win the ear of a saint in the process. A country where station is decided not by birth? I was not aware Hyzant's goddess was so equitable in her judgment. I would very much like to make time to visit. You learned about the Holy Estate. As the game progresses, you can uncover information that will unlock additional responses in future conversations. You may view the knowledge you've amassed thus far by selecting more chronicle information. Now I'm sorely earned, but I am sure you knew that. I have the honor of being one of the Saintly Seven. The duties of a young lordling are many, but I trust you are more than capable. May this mind bring prosperity to us all. Such a massive endeavor is bound to be fraught with danger. If you or yours ever require medical treatment, pray visit the Ministry of Medicine. We are blessed with the finest medical minds in Norzelia, but our facilities aren't open to just anyone. Mention my name, however, and every service shall be at your disposal. I've heard tell of the Ministry. It said that even the most grievous wounds can be treated there. I'd very much like to see how such miracles are performed. Ministry of Medicine. With a wedding on the horizon, I imagine time must be a precious resource for you. Your life is on the cusp of great change, my young lord. Still, I pray you remain a faithful friend to my brother. He has his foibles, but I care for him all the same. Ah, they do love each other. You're joining the tourney with my brother, aren't you? Sir Maxwell has trained with him since he was little. Roland could barely stand after they sparred. But he even walks like the Dawnspear now. I'm so proud to have him as my brother. My apologies. Franny is always saying I let my emotions get the better of me. Please, keep my brother safe, will you? You are the new lord of House Wolford, yes? I've seen you from afar, but I believe this is the first time I've had the pleasure of speaking with you. Even now, the common folk sing of your house's bravery during the Saltire War. However, I suspect it shan't be long before they sing of House Marshall's deeds instead. I look forward to seeing you at the tourney, Lord Serenor. Congratulations on your recent appointment as Lord. I'm sure the entire realm will celebrate the occasion. Lord Simon has ever been a dear friend to us. Pray do not hesitate to come to us in time of need. Anybody hiding over here? Is it true that General Evlora will be taking the field in the tourney? The right hand of the Archduke, rivaled only by her lord in ferocity, I doubt she judges a friendly competition to be worthy of her abilities. Still, if she lives up to her reputation, then she wouldn't have to try hard to prove a match for even the mightiest warrior. Lord Serenor, congratulations on your recent appointment. The news of Lord Simon's abdication was sudden, to be sure, but all lords must give up their position in time. Still, I am certain having that immense responsibility thrust upon you at such a young age must be trying indeed. If you ever require counsel, or simply a sympathetic ear to bend, do not hesitate to call upon House Tellior. Oh yeah, I should double speak to this, I think. At least the ones who have had the stuff here. This was an enlightening talk, my lord. Although we have but recently joined your house, Lady Frederica and I shall do what we can to bring honor to you at the tourney. I've trained the prince since he was scarcely old enough to hold a spear. I have great interest in seeing his performance at the tourney. I would wish you good luck, but I would rather your skill carry you to victory. You carry your father's legacy on your shoulders, young lord. Eager am I to see how it fits you. Right, so that's everybody here. I guess I'll go up here and chat with everybody like this. I hear the Dawnspear is returning to defend the title he won at the previous tourney. Let's hope he hasn't been resting on his laurels. Let us hope this tourney brings the same thrills... Oh, something? As last year's. I won't soon forget the final bout between Lord Simon and the Dawnspear. Aye, 'twas a match for the histories. 'Tis a shame Lord Simon won't be here to have another go at it. His son is representing House Wolford this year, I hear. I don't reckon one so green can stand against the likes of the Dawnspear, but I've seen stranger things. Today I fight by Sir Maxwell's side in the tourney. I could not envision a greater honor than this. May we cross swords, Lord Serenor, and may the fight be one to remember. You must be Lord of Wolford. I am Patriot... I'm distracted by this graphical glitching that's going on here. You must be Lord Wolford. I am Patriarch of House Kunsar. By King Regnar's grace, we were chosen above all others to attend this momentous ceremony. It is an honor, truly. All we have we owe to our king. Let us continue to serve him as well as we can. Oh, it's water. Oh, so it's not necessarily glitching, it's just a little bit weird. It's doing like a sparkly effect there, but I see, I see. Yeah, first tourney as lord of your house, eh? I knew the day would come, but it still brings tears to my eyes to see it. Always remember that Benedict and I are at your back, my lord. Come to us for whatever you need. That includes the tourney. You need someone in the dirt, my lord? I'm your man. Let's show him what stuff House Wolford is made of. There was a... Hold on. Let me check the... I think the battery just... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. The battery of the whole headset is going down. Ooh. 33%. How long have we been streaming? 2 hours. I mean, it should last a little bit longer, though. I've got an extra battery here. Huh. Huh. Lord Serenoa, there you are. Benedict has been looking for you. I've never seen a woman, or a man for that matter, quite like Minister Lila. Beautiful, elegant, and brilliant. What I wouldn't give to serve under someone like her. Word has it her new assistant is a strapping young researcher, said to be well versed in ice magic. I knew I should have spent more time at my books instead of in the training yard. I'd very much like to see the skill of Minister Lila's new assistant for myself. Perhaps I will, and sooner rather than later. Now that I think about it, though, I guess if my battery has run out, I'll just take it off. Hold on, don't want to drop my controllers. I'm trying to reach my charging cable over here. I'll place the battery on charge for now. I only have one of these. It's a Bobo VR battery. I thought one... Wait a minute, this battery is almost full. Hold on, what's going on? I was wondering, because it should last longer. There we go, back on. Did it for some reason just... Okay, now it's charging again. For some reason it just like stopped charging at some point. A little strange. But, okay, that's good. Because I was wondering, like, is it gonna just die off this quickly? I might I probably should at some point just order another one of those Bobo batteries, so that I can actually like hot swap and just basically keep on going forever. I hear the Bloody Shield himself will be fighting on behalf of Esfrost during this year's tourney. He is the captain of the Duchy's elite Hawk Riders and a fierce Hawk Shield himself. I look forward to seeing the man in action. I'm also, I'm so new to using the mod mic that I'm constantly kind of second guessing it. So I gotta check every time that it's still on and it's still working as it is. I passed a group of soldiers clad in black armor on the way here. Are those Esfrost's storied Blackirons? I mean to question any Esfrostiacan about the archives. It is said that within the archives' countless tomes lies the answer to any and all questions that have ever been asked. You only need to seek them out. A house of boundless knowledge? That's certainly something I'd like to see with my own eyes. You learned about the archives. You're from House Wolford, yes. Your reputation is formidable, to be sure, but Esfrost's military is second to none. Day and night we train, and I dare say even our rank and file would be a match for any other army's elite troops. Why, just the other day, we managed to capture a particularly dangerous smuggler. He was swift as a horse and as deadly with a bow as any man alive. I even broke a bone in the process. His skill would have doubtless made him a capable soldier. It's a wonder what disparate paths our choices send us down. The captured smuggler. The soldiers here are obedient, I'll give them that. I can't say the same for Esfrost's military. For better or worse, in Esfrost we value freedom over all else. Those with the drive to succeed naturally rise to the top. Though your kingdom's lords and ladies might view us as rabble of ambitious upstarts, we aren't beholden by tradition in Esfrost. If you've ever any interest in seeing what true freedom looks like, you're welcome at any time. A country where one is judged by ability and not birth, it certainly has produced some formidable personages. I shall have to visit whenever time allows. Esfrost. Ah, Serenoa Wolfort. How good to see you again so soon. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Thalos Esfrost, at your service. I suppose soon I shall be calling you my brother-in-law. This is quite the castle you have, full of history and great deeds. I hope that one day fate sees it fit to deliver me one so grand. I suppose we haven't formally met yet. I'm Erika Esfrost. Yes, Frederica is my sister, although I hardly think of her as such. This country is old, for lack of a better word. I'm certain it will fit her sensibilities perfectly. Anybody over here? I could just turn my head. A predictable match with a predictable outcome. Alright. Yum. I understand your medal shall be on display at the tourney, my lord. May it leave an impression on all in attendance. A bewitching dancer. That's a very, very Final Fantasy thing to just have a random dancer. Seeing if there's anything hidden around here. Coming up to this big tree. Oh, cat. Meow. Meow. It is an honor to be allowed to fight by House Wolfort's side. I shall do my utmost to bring honor to you on the battlefield. With you by my side, friend, I feel we could take on the entire realm. I dare say we may even give the Dawnspear his first taste of defeat. Let's see, nothing around here, I think. I wonder if I need to be like close to items for them to start showing up. Let's see over here as well. Nothing. Alright, one last place to go. My lord, before the tourney begins, I would like to ask you a single question. To what end do you believe this contest is being held? It's a chance for our three nations to gather and celebrate. Although the battles may be bloodless, a victory is sweet all the same. In times of peace, there are precious few chances to display martial prowess. I mean to remind people of House Wolfort's legacy. It may appear to be mere entertainment, but reputations are at stake. If we show weakness, then it will be noted by all in attendance. Reputations are at stake. Convictions. Just so, my lord. Each nation will show their strength and take the measure of the others in turn. It will be a test of skill as well as mettle. I'll not treat it lightly. Very good. It shall be the first of many tests to come, I am sure. The tourney is no mere distraction. Leave no ounce of regret on the proving grounds. And I guess that's everything around here. I thought I saw a sparkle around here somewhere, but I guess not. I guess not. End exploration. The tourney will begin soon. I'd best head back. battle. It had to load that whole thing up just to show that it is a battle. It is time to fight. The tournament begins with Sir Renoa representing the Kingdom of Glenbrook.
The combatants have arrived, and the stage has been set. Let us introduce the champions who will fight for the glory of their nations. Fighting for the honor of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, General Avlora. Fighting for the honor of the Holy State of Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshall. Fighting for the honor of the Kingdom of Glenbrook, House Wolfort. And last but not least, the victor of our previous tourney, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Hurrah! Hurrah!
Hurrah!
The Wolfort Lordling is here in his father's stead, I see.
Lord Simon's heroics on the battlefield are the stuff of legend. A pity I couldn't match swords with him today.
You will match swords with me. I promise to make it every bit as exhilarating as Father would.
You have his spirit, if nothing else.
Indeed. I look forward to crossing swords with you.
The combatants have assembled. Now, let the battles begin! I shall announce our first pairing as chosen by lots. Minister Exham and Lord Wolfort, make ready for combat!
Okay. I'm gonna fight right here. Do we have an arena? During battle preparation, you can survey the battlefield, place units, and even return to the encampment. Decimate the enemy forces. Lose all allied forces. Weather clear, wind breezy. Oh, it is. We do fight right here. Unit placement, I guess. You can change the initial placement of your units before battle begins. If the square you've selected already has a unit on it, the units will swap places. There is a limit to the number of units you may deploy in battle. Units over this threshold go into your reserves and will not participate in battle. Use the 8 button to access the screen where you can change deployed and reserve units. You can also change units by using the R trigger to grab a unit and place it on an empty panel. In Mode 1 default, the unit placement panel displayed above the left controller can be interacted with using both the L stick and the laser pointer. You cannot use the L stick to interact with the units on the battlefield. Use the laser pointer to select units or to grab and move them. In Mode 2, when the unit placement panel displayed above the left controller is hovered over with the laser pointer, it can be interacted with using either the L stick or the laser pointer itself. When hovering over the battlefield with the laser pointer, the units will either L stick or laser pointer. So, these are all the deployed units, and I suppose I don't have any other units. Do I? The Hyzantian rogue goes first. So these are all my units at the moment here. They have Hyzantian rogues, they have somebody else over here as well.
As you command.
Oh wait, I was moving people around here. I don't mean to do that. So first off is that one. Then Anna, then that. We're kind of going in turns here. I wonder if I get to move around the battlefield at all, because Huet would want to go up. Can I see their, like, movement? Trying to see if there's some sort of, like, way to check out how they move. You know what, let's go back here and let's move you over there. And I imagine the Huets can probably be back here. Let's go with this formation instead. And yeah, I guess there's nothing to it. I will make a... well, no, I won't, because if there's a failure, then we can just restart. Yeah, there's no real reason to save, I suppose. Commence the battle. Do it. Battle ho! The tourney. The battle begins.
Be gentle, my lords. I'm not as strapping as once I was.
I expect no quarter from you, Prince Roland, nor from you, Lord Serenoa. Show us the swordplay your house is so famous for.
They're two of Hyzant's most famed generals. We'll have no room for mistakes.
Then we shall make none. Now, let us show the realm the mettle of the new generation. For honor and glory!
My turn.
Actually, let me get up. Get up for this battle. Been sitting around watching cutscenes all the time here, so let's see how it works out like this. So Anna, what can you do? I'm forgetting the controls again. So I could have Anna move over here. Iron Dagger. Some pretty weak, like, physical attack here, but she attacks twice at least. And yeah, it seems like she can only attack, she can't, like, move twice or anything like that. Strike again. And let's face that way. To avoid a back attack, hopefully.
I won't lose!
Let's go over... oh yeah, wait a minute. Weaknesses and resistances. When choosing a command, the word weak will appear over enemy units that are susceptible to it, while resistant will appear over those who are not. Gain the upper hand in battle by exploiting enemy weaknesses. Weak against lands. Against this element, I suppose. Maybe. But hold on. I want to go back. Back. Because I just realized that I can do the long range attack, so I should actually... nope, back. I should actually grab Roland and plop right there. Because now I can't do the double thrust. Double thrust requires a close range. But I can do this for a follow-up attack.
You're open.
For my kingdom!
Leveled up. Let's face that way. Kudos. Certain maneuvers will award you kudos, which can be traded for valuable items at the encampment Sundry Shop. The Sundry Shop is not available in the early stages of the story. Thanks.
Shall we begin? It ends here.
Sandstorm. The ruins here. No!
Time to take flight.
Don't die. When's my healer coming in? Pretty late on over there. Woo. And that one's gonna go before Hewitt's not going to be able to intercept. Oof. This is going to be it's going to be bad. I think Roland's dead. I think Roland's just dead right away. Let's see. So yeah, I can only be in this arena here. Hewitt, what's the range on your like attacks? Blinding arrow. Could I get a blinding arrow on that soldier that's about to attack? No.
Forward.
Ah, no, I did it again. I tried to like cancel out of it, but I couldn't. So I guess Hewitt's taking a break. Alright, well, Serenoa can actually move over here and protect Roland, at least for now. And I could do a delaying strike, or I could do a regular strike. I think I'll use the delaying strike since
I'll make this quick.
I don't think the attack is gonna finish them off anyway, so let's do that. Face that way. Oh, but they've got the pikes as well, so yeah, there goes Roland.
Damn it! I underestimated them. Don't lose heart, Serenoa. Show them that the Wolforts never back down.
I should have healed Roland, actually.
Let us try
instead of taking the attack. Alright, well over here, we're gonna do Raging Beast.
It is time to strike.
On Frederica.
Thank you.
Frederica's gonna come in and delete everyone.
I see the threads of
Benedict
battle more
learned
clearly.
Bulwark. Okay, cool. And Benedict will go over here and kind of protect Serenoa's flank.
You won't beat me!
So what do we have here? We have Kite Shield, deal physical damage to a single foe. We have Provoke, with a range of 2. Chance to infuriate all enemies within range, all enemies. Sprint, raise your movement by 1 for 3 turns. But that ends the turn though. Or rather, it won't allow me to do anything else. But I guess I should maybe sprint so I can get into a better position in here. So I'll do sprint. I'll use sprint now.
To victory!
And then get a better setup over here. No, no, ah! I held it. No, that's not what I wanted to do. It's not what I wanted to do.
How shall I destroy you?
Cool heads shall prevail.
Alright, Gila, you're gonna come over here, and you're gonna do Cure Wounds. I guess you can only reach Serenoa, so that's where it'll be.
The tides are
I might have to redo this battle again.
With clear eyes, I may...
Gila learned For Those in Need. And face that way.
I fight for peace.
And now we bring in the nuke. The nuclear option. We Scorch, and I could get a good Scorch over here, but I think I'll Scorch over here.
Please, heed my call.
I'll be able to finish off that unit there. Yeah, Anna's out as well.
This battle is ours.
Alright, it's gonna be able to come in here and take a shot. Against that one.
This ends now.
There we go.
Shall we begin? My lord, this was
Critical.
destined to occur.
I'm a bit concerned about the healer over here. They won't be going quite yet. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do delaying strike on this one to move their turn back.
I'll make this quick.
I'll face that way. Now Eredor. It's 3 and 9 over there. I could have Eredor. No. 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 Grab Eredor. And could place here and do a provoke. Yeah, then it's gonna hit quite a large amount of them. Provoke them.
I'll be your shield.
Those resist. But all of those are now furied. Status changes. Status changes are denoted with an icon and a turn counter. 1 turn will be deducted from the counter when the afflicted unit's turn arrives. There are a variety of status changes. Poison deals damage at the start of each turn. Paralysis prevents unit from taking any action. Silence prevents unit from using abilities. Sleep prevents unit from taking any actions. Attacks on sleeping units will be critical hits. Unit wakes up upon taking damage. Immobility prevents unit from moving. Blindness reduces unit's accuracy. Fury draws target's attacks to the caster. Tempt lures target to their opponent's side. Effect may end when taking damage. And instant death kills unit instantly. Auto revive automatically revives unit when their HP reaches 0. Regent grants HP at the start of each turn. Invincible unit ignores all damage. Take cover renders unit invisible to the enemy. Unit is unveiled upon attacking an enemy, standing directly before an enemy, or taking damage. Fire counter deals fire damage to an adjacent enemy using a physical attack. Ice counter deals ice damage to an attacking enemy. Act again allows a unit to perform 2 actions at the same turn. Stop prevents a unit from taking any action. Effect wears off over time. Protect allows caster to take damage for a selected unit. Oh, okay, that's a good to think. No, that is not the Final Fantasy Protect. That's important information. Guaranteed critical. Unit strikes a critical blow that is guaranteed to hit. Absorption converts the specific element's damage to HP. Delayed damage deals damage after a set number of turns. Extended range extends the range of a unit's normal attack. Protective aura reduces damage taken by the adjacent allies. Got it.
These foes are not to be trifled with.
Okay, so Benedict gained a new ability. So hold on. If I do, I think I'm getting like the how this works. Raises an ally's physical defense and magic defense for 3 turns. All right, but I think what I need to do here is just do an HP recovery. I'll do this smaller one on self.
Now.
There we go. Stay in the fight. Keep the body on the battlefield.
Nice try.
Missed. No counter on a miss, I assume?
To battle, I suppose.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Alright, Gila can come in and do some healing. I don't actually have that much need for healing right now, though. But Gila had something else new as well. No, she didn't. Unless it was like a passive ability or something. I will move her... Hold on. I will move her here. Yeah, I'm starting to like intuit the controls a little bit better. A lot of it is based on the fact if my thumb is on this thumbstick or not. what the other hand does. So I'm starting to learn that. Alright, so let's move in here, and I will not end my turn there though. I could rod that one, or I could cure wounds. Like, Gila's got infinite cure wounds, so I feel like it's best to just use that whenever. And I don't know, I guess I'll use it on Cyrano.
Allow me.
My thanks.
He's more kind of alone over there.
I will end this.
And now I have my nuclear option, but I don't have a triple here anywhere. Best I can do is 2. I'm worried about this one, so I think I'll aim over there. And I don't think I need to move for that to happen. So like this, and then Scorch. So Scorch does eat up my skill points, so next turn I can't Scorch, I have to do a Tome of Fire. But for now, I will use a Scorch right here. I don't know if there's a... Wait a minute. That does barely any damage over there. Maybe I should be Scorching the Mooks instead. It's not that they're resistant or anything. Yeah, I'll actually do it here. We'll get rid of the minions so that I can focus my attacks. A lot of it is going to be like how many bodies you have on the battlefield. And here we have the advantage that they have a lot of like non-hero minions in play here. Throwing knife? Whoa.
Time to take flight.
Alright, so I had a blinding arrow? Was that it? Yes, a blinding arrow. Hold on. Blinding arrow... It does a power of 20. I feel like maybe the short bow is the way to go. So if I were to do a short bow attack from here, there's nobody I can do it to that would at this point trigger a follow-up. But I'm guessing if I were to move Huet over here, nope, Huet over here. Excuse me, would you move over there? Then I can do the follow-up attack here, the back attack and follow-up. So yeah, now I want to do a short bow attack. Short bow on this one.
You've left yourself open.
There we go. Follow-up attack.
My skills
So Renault learned
sharper.
Pursuit Stance. And this does leave Huetta kind of in the open out there, but let's hope for the best. Benedict's out, for sure. That Sandstorm hits hard. Very hard.
This can't be.
Oof. Oof.
Forward.
Oof, oof, oof. So what is this? I guess I can't use it now. The Pursuit Stance. Well, I guess we can go over here. I mean, that one's gonna be big trouble. But the items can only be used on like a... Yeah, you can only use it on somebody in the next... A delaying attack wouldn't help here. Longsword, maybe it'll be enough damage
On your guard.
to get a kill here.
You're wide open.
Okay, so it shows actually the overall damage that the attack's gonna do, including the follow-up. Right.
Thought I had him.
Another one's down.
I knew victory would not come easily. This is too much.
Ha! You best yield before an injury cuts your bright future short.
We've got dramatic music coming up.
Close.
I didn't know that
I fight for peace.
I'm done for. I would have had 4 enemies here if that one had moved. Oh yeah, but I also can't use the big attack at this point. Let's go over here. And let's do Tome of Fire. And over here.
Sorry!
You've left yourself open.
Suit stance.
For
Okay,
a
so it's
better
passive. Not really sure what it does, but
To battle, I suppose. Sleep.
Slumber Stab. That's why I got the sleep stuff.
I shall do what I can.
Alright. I'm gonna be playing defensively here. Gila is going to go ahead and pick up the item as well, at least. And do a heal over here.
Your wounds are healed.
Cure wounds.
This will help.
And yeah, cover the back, so they'll be able to do like pincer attacks here, which are gonna hurt. Hurt too much as well.
Here I come.
Yeah, this is a definite loss here over here. But let's see. Oh, minimum range, of course. Move over here. I'll do short bow. And that one, sure.
This ends now.
Get another kill in the bag here. Get some experience for the redo.
No!
This was destined to occur.
I should raise it up a little bit. I'm looking down so much. Again, I wish you could like tilt the battlefield up a little bit. That'd be very nice. So hold on. Does this show me what is pursuit stance? How do I tell me? Teach me. No way. No way to know. Alright, let's get another kill.
Parry. Haha!
Your luck has run out.
Throwing knife.
We've been weakened.
Alright. I think I will lose the items. Gila will heal herself.
Your wounds are healed.
I don't think the spoils matter, but for those in need. Oh yeah, Gila had the thing. I think they said that those who are especially wounded get more heals from Gila, so I think that's what's happening here.
I'll take this one.
Ouch.
It isn't over yet.
Duet is in trouble. Big trouble. You know what? I'm gonna use this moment to. Oh, I can get a kill. No, I can't actually get the kill. But I'll use this moment to do a blinding attack over here and see if there's an immunity or something. Didn't seem to
Shall we begin?
maybe have an effect.
Your lifeblood will paint my
Sandstorm. So Noah's out.
The reputation is well deserved.
Throwing knife.
Now then. Sleep.
Slumber stab. No
We've been
effect.
weakened.
I'll go over there and hold on. Just do the rod over there. Bonk.
My aid is yours. Realize the gulf between our skills. I deliver you to the cause.
I do wonder if a loss is like a possibility here, because it's a... No, you actually do have to win it. Retry battle. Let's do it. I'll sit down for this. Yeah. Sit down. That stuff went far. There we go. Alright, so I went maybe a little bit too aggressive here, just sending people in there a bit too willy-nilly, so I think what I'll look into doing here is building more of like a formation. It's one of those where the flanking attacks, they are there to be taken, but they also leave you open to counters.
Be gentlemen.
I expect
It's your fight. Then we shall meet. For honor and glory!
For honor and glory.
Time to work.
So... let's see. So wait a minute. Let me look at this. So Anna would at this point be after... at like the end of the turn order, right? Why can't I look at the full turn order here? Here we go. So after whoever this was, Angela. So I'm gonna see Saucely. If Anna just skips turn right away, right here, just end turn and face forward, then
For victory!
she is at the end of the turn order, but also for some reason, the turn order here as well changed a little bit. But anyways, so skipping a turn does not speed up your next turn, so that's good to know. So there's no like tactical benefit to it in that sense. I'll set up. I'll set up into some sort of formation here. And turn.
Shall we begin?
Throw knife.
Time to take flight.
A little bit of damage is no problem at all. I can soak it. I'll do blinding arrow. Why not?
Darkness engulfs you.
Try to take out one of the.
My pride is my shield.
One of them like that.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Right there. And end turn facing that way. Oh, they do a double attack.
I see a path to victory.
I see. Alright. Benedict starts off by doing Raging Beast on my Raging Beast over here.
I have your back.
The nuclear option.
Thank you.
And then, oh, so now I realize kind of Anna's strength is that she can like come in here and she can have Serenoa do a double follow up there. That's like her main strength, I think.
You won't beat me!
So this is gonna take Erador in quite the position here, but I think I can probably take it for now to get the early attack on this one. And when Anna's turn comes, I'm sure this one actually dies off. Yeah, see now Erador's immediately being attacked there.
How shall I destroy you?
Shall we begin?
Now Gila can come in here. I'll put Gila right there, and we can do a Cure Wounds. I guess here is where we need it the most.
Allow me.
Thank you.
There we go.
Allow me.
And then Frederica comes in with the nuclear attack. So I could do double over there. And in my range, that's pretty much the best I can do. I could hit that, but I'm trusting that Anna can actually like take that one out. Hopefully. So yeah, I think we'll do that.
Two ashes.
Scorch. There we go.
Time to work.
And then, if I'm correct about it, Anna should be able to then do like a double follow-up on this.
Allow me.
Allow me to do quite a bit of damage. What is Pursuit stance though? That's what I want to know. Yep,
You've
yep,
left
yep.
yourself open.
So that's kind of Anna's whole shebang, I presume. That she is able to enable a strong attacker to go in for like those double attacks. What kind of an order do we have here? I'm a bit fearful of Exam, who's going to be going next and is able to come in here and just attack 81. So I think I'm actually going to take the range. No, wait a minute, because the lance actually allows me to attack both. But still, I think I should take the safe bet here and just strike from afar. For now, at least.
Take that.
And then just hold a position here.
Shall we begin? It ends here.
Ooh, Sandstorm of Serenoa, and Serenoa's in weak spot. No, Serenoa's out. Oof.
But the day isn't lost yet. Roland, I trust you to see us through to victory.
Serenoa's out. Oof. Was not expecting that.
The hunt is on.
Alright. Hewitt. Hewitt's gonna come all the way back here, and I'm gonna use Blinding Arrow on this one.
Dark
darkness engulfs you.
And hope to do some blindness. Resist immobility, blindness, fury. Okay, so blindness was one of the resistances.
I see a path to victory.
That is unfortunate. Benedict would be able to give another big damage boost here to Roland. Pick up the spoils and I'll use Raging Beast on Roland.
All for victory.
Ready for more!
And then hold position there. No, don't kill Roland. No! No!
Damn it! I underestimated them.
Right after I did the buff as well. Right after the buff.
How shall I destroy you? Come at me!
Alright. Well? Oh, I don't have the movement range to get all the way over there. I was gonna do a taunt on all of them. To figure out kind of the positioning here. I can't get you into any sort of flanking position. I think I'll just take the kite shield attack here. Because provoke's not real. I mean, I can provoke these two rogues. But no, I think I'll just do the kite shield over here. And then just hold position.
I shall do what I can.
Gila will be able to come in here and do a bit of a heal. From here, cure wounds there.
Allow me.
Ionia.
I fight for peace.
And then Frederica can do what she does best. Yeah, I'll have her scorch. Scorch first. And then maybe move.
Blaze, heed my call.
Move into position over here.
My turn.
And now Anna is going to come in here and finish off this rogue. Hold on. Move over there, please. And dagger the rogue.
This is the end. Sound strike.
Follow my lead.
The dagger by itself was enough.
This
But it learned. Throw poison. Sounds useful. Deal physical damage to a single enemy and have a chance to poison them for 3 turns. 13 damage and some range. Can I do a follow-up with that? No. I guess I'll just do the stab over here. For the little damage that it does. Just getting back attacked.
Shall we begin?
Oh, Anna went into a trap. Yeah, she's faring pretty well though. The blind rogue. She's out.
This battle is ours.
She's still in. She's still in. That rogue's coming next. Nobody will be able to actually kill Anna here. Wait, but these rogues have the range attack, so they can actually do it. I should take Huet over there and provide some healing. HP recovery pellet.
Use this. Thank you.
To keep Anna in the game. She enables a double attack.
I suppose.
Slumber stab, please don't work. It's working.
I see a path to victory.
So... but here I can actually do an advanced follow-up combo. It's not necessarily going to be the most powerful thing, but it will build some experience, because I'm feeling like I might have to do this fight one more time. So we'll do that.
Just as I thought.
Stab, stab. And then I can move Benedict out of here. No!
I'll take you on!
I did the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. I did not move Benedict. Because I was gonna then move Erador in here. But that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna go over here and do a provoke.
I'll be your shield.
Get these two interested.
They're good.
And then Jayla. Jayla is gonna move over here, and she is gonna have to heal herself.
Allow me.
Do you have any chance of staying in the battle here?
Your orders?
Now I'm gonna send Anna actually over here. Over here? Nope. Over here, please. Because she can actually do like a double attack here. So first of all, kill that one.
It's over.
And then... So throw poison. Okay, I can throw poison here. Let's see if poison works in this.
Victory is within reach.
Seems like it does. Alright, so I can poison over there. That is useful.
My lord!
My aid
You're an
is
open
yours.
book.
Missed.
You are not worthy of my...
Sandstorm. Gonna die.
My lord!
Still alive. Barely. Oh, nope. Not anymore.
Lord.
That was the move I was gonna do. Alright. Huet is not gonna be able to do much. I guess I can move Huet over here and enable a back attack, actually from over here maybe rather. I think Anna's a little bit stronger. So I can do a blinding arrow.
You'll get no mercy from us. You're open. Victory
Critical.
is within reach.
Is it a blind as well? I think the blindness worked as well. It doesn't show quickly over here. If I... Oh, yeah, I guess look that way. That was not a good place to look, actually. Now that I think about it. 23 poison damage. Not too bad.
You won't beat me!
Alright, Erador... Erador's got this one rogue after him. But I think what I need to do right now is do a bit of healing in order to be able to have any chance at this.
Enjoy! That was close. I love the fact.
The sleep recovery would have also probably been a good idea.
Let me
that
heal
way.
your wounds.
I think I'm gonna have to go and administer the healing. The sleepy healing. I can't use it from like an angle, no. I have to be right next. That.
I have more if you require.
Sleep recovery.
Allow me.
And now I have Frederica back here. Rested up for another attack. Another Scorch. It's probably the best place to Scorch, actually. Yeah.
With the powers in me.
And move her back there.
My turn.
Now Anna is actually not in position to enable anyone right now. With any luck, she will be able to. She'll be able to hop. Hold on, right there, and would that be enough? No, wouldn't be enough damage to finish that rogue. I do have enough skill points if I wanted to just like move her. I could move her here. She'll be in a bit of a vulnerable position, but she can throw poison on both of these enemies and hopefully poison them both to deal some extra damage around here.
Suffer.
Yep. Throw poison seems to be pretty nice. Oof.
You are not worthy of my time.
All the damage. Okay, Frederica's dead.
Sereno. This isn't good.
You wet. It's not really able to enable anyone here. I'll move her. Actually, move her over here. And maybe I should attack this one actually. Seem like they'll die soon to the poison. Oh, I thought that was an ally. Oops. Fury's over. Slumber stab missed.
Oh, no!
Come at me!
Alright. Erador will be able to go over here and just do Kite Shield to finish this one off.
I could die!
Get another body off the battlefield.
Cool heads shall prevail.
And now Gila could technically do some attacking here, but I think it's gonna be better overall for me to just simply do some healing. Huet's gonna need the heal.
Be at ease.
Thank you.
So,
My growth is plain to see.
and hold
Time to
position. Now Anna can go. Oop. Anna can go here and just dagger this one.
Just die already!
Get another one out. I guess one thing that Anna can also do with her extra turn is heal herself with a potion.
I'll
Sorry,
take this.
pellet. There's no potions in this game.
Shall we begin? Your lifeblood will paint my soul.
That's rough. It's extra rough.
I see your every... There's no joy in the
We mustn't
easy
let our
victory.
guard down.
Oof. Big oof. It's gonna be a bit of a risky move here, but I'm gonna go for the HP recovery pellet here on Gila and hope that she doesn't die, and Huette's gonna also hope not to die. Okay, good. Nice.
I will end
Dodged. Wouldn't be very efficient damage, but I could go for just poison here for like double damage attacks. I could maneuver Anna over here and then do poison there and poison there. Just spread it around as well. It's probably ultimately going to be more helpful, but it will also leave Anna vulnerable to some flanking attacks. But she is at full health, so... Oh wait, that does not quite work. I need to be... yeah, there's actually a better position for me to be in. So I'll be here. I will do a poison over there. Hoping it hits. It did.
I feel stronger already.
Leveled up. And throw another poison over here.
You won't escape.
And proving that
Cool heads shall prevail.
rogue type units are always quite great in these kind of games. So Gila is now enfeebled quite badly. So I will want to do Cure Wounds over here on Huette, and then I'm going to want to
I needed that.
somehow get away. Kind of wondering where. I'm gonna want to be in a position where they can't like get an automatic flank on me. So I'll go here and I'll do this. Eredor's then gonna... Oh, I was thinking Eredor could be able to get there. That's not happening. Too bad. Well, Eredor's gonna come over here and Kite Shield there.
How annoying.
Yeah, I was expecting that. And the Sandstorm, that's gonna be a death. Lost my healer. The rogue is still in play over there. That's
Battle is ours.
a little bit troublesome. Okay, Huette can actually activate over here now. Let's see. Yeah, Shortbow can actually eliminate this one.
Goodbye. This battle is won.
There we go. Got rid of yet another one.
Time to work.
I won't be able to do a back attack here. Or, I mean, a follow-up attack. I think I'll have Anna just throw poison again. So, I'm not sure if the resistance to poison is like full on. Like you cannot hit poison at all. I guess, let's see. Let's keep trying. For poison. Oh, it does work. Okay, good. So it's just a resistance to those effects, but not an immunity. Then I can act again, and I will just actually Iron Dagger them since they're already poisoned. Eredor will be able to get the move next over here to be able to get a follow-up attack. So I think Anna's just gonna hold position right there. Now Sorcery comes in here. Hopefully it does not put Anna to sleep. Good.
Come at me!
And then we move... I could actually follow up on Sorcery as well. Sorcery seems like the slightly squishier one of them, but then again, over here we have more damage. I'll go for Exam here.
Away!
With the follow-up attack.
Goddess, I thank you for your blessing this day. A worthy foe is a glorious gift indeed.
You find the goddess in odd places, Exam. This trifling tourney will bring Hyzant neither riches nor glory.
The goddess works in myriad ways, Minister Sorcery. You would do well to keep your eyes attuned.
Exam's almost out. Oh, but Anna's out as well. Not quite. Not quite. Anna's still in the game. And she goes next. So she'll be able to heal herself. If I want to use that healing pellet. I'm not 100% on that because I think we have this.
Take that! Together.
I asked for no quarter. You did not disappoint. Perhaps one day we can fight as allies. Minister Sorcery, I leave the rest in your capable hands.
Exquisite Spoils.
I can still move.
So the question is, do I want to heal Anna? She won't be able to kill Cersei at all. I do have 2 of the small pellets. It's worth it. It's worth it to heal.
I'll take this.
Heal, and then with Act Twice, I will just stab, base stab, and hold position.
Does it hurt? I'll take you
Okay,
on!
Sorcery just went into flanking position. Interesting choice. I will take it.
You're open.
And
I can
hold.
still move.
And Anna will finish the match. Hey, we made it. I didn't quite believe
My old wounds flare up
at one
again.
point there, but
I can fight no
we
further.
made it. Exquisite Spoils. Victory. $19 kudos, 1,000 coins. Large HP recovery pellet and an HP ring as well. Kudos obtained.
To think they'd get the better of us.
Your father taught you well. You wield that greatsword with skill beyond your years. Well fought. The day is yours.
Victory goes to House Wolford! Our next bout shall be between General Avlora and Sir Maxwell. May glory go to the victor.
Stand back. This one is mine.
There we go. Follow-up attack. Battle. between the losers.
Very well. I accept your challenge.
Whoever taught you, they taught you well. Though something tells me you surpassed your teacher long ago. Your defense is formidable.
As is yours.
Dead.
I yield.
Victory goes to Sir Maxwell!
My hand. I can't feel it. So that was General of Laura. I pray never to meet her on the battlefield.
But she yielded.
There will be no quarter given today, young lord of House Wolfort.
I would expect nothing less. Huh? Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. And none the worse for wear, considering the blow you took from Sir Maxwell.
He was too strong for us in the end.
Today, yes. But let us keep at our training. One day, the students will surpass their master.
Let us work hard for that day, my friend.
To arms, brave warriors completed. Save your game? Yeah. I guess it wants you to save as it's kind of the end of the chapter. The beginning of a new one.
Serenoa and his stalwart allies proved their mettle against the realm's fiercest warriors before finally facing Sir Maxwell, victor of the previous tourney. After a hard-fought match, the Dawnspear emerges victorious once more. Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display impresses itself upon all in attendance. Any doubts concerning House Wolfort's martial might are put to rest. Thus marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole. With the spirit of harmony in their hearts, the delegates of each nation make preparations for their return voyages.
Whither the River Flows, Chapter 3, Part 1. Could this actually be where the battle takes place that was in the demo?
Seeing our honored guests off shall be your last lordly duty this day. Now, I remind you.
Because I recall there was about these characters.
Not to be taken lightly. Worry not, Benedict. They shall be sent off with all the pomp they deserve.
You take to your new role well, Lord Serenoa. As I must now take to my own. Pray, visit me at the mines whenever you have the time.
Farewell, Frederica. May we never meet again.
Thank you for such a productive use of our valuable time. I do so love interminable speeches and watching brutes play at war. Truly, the spirit of Glenbrook was on display for all to see. Oh, but I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go whimpering to brother.
Pay my fool cousin no mind. We have work to do. Work more important than any he could hope to be trusted with.
I apologize for those two. This was a fruitful day for all in attendance.
I am glad to hear you say so, General of Laura.
I can't believe we lost. I thought you were supposed to be one of Hyzant's greatest warriors.
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross blades again someday.
One of the greatest, level 3.
Thank you for your hospitality. Please give my regards to Lord Simone.
Of course, Minister.
It would seem everyone is gathered. You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and victuals. King Regna asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast to our three nations' newfound alliance.
More of that swill you call wine? I suppose I could force myself to partake.
Your king honors us with his generosity. We shall present these as offerings to the goddess of salt. The Hierophant, too, will no doubt be overjoyed.
Lord Wolford, I bring a message from King Regna. He would have you join our guests on their return voyage to serve as their envoy.
This is a great honor, my lord. You would represent our nation and speak with the king's voice.
If it is His Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will gladly accept. But there are 2 vessels and only one of me. Did King Regna say which of our honored guests I should accompany?
He would leave that decision to you, Lord Wolford.
Lord Falks, as representative of another of Glenbrook's high houses, will board the ship you do not.
And why was House Tellior not given this honor? Last I knew, our kingdom had 3 high houses, not 2.
The mere fact that you whimper those words before us is answer enough. Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Falks.
The king has entrusted this decision to you, my lord. I suppose you have an idea as to why.
He means to test my judgment. He is waiting to see which I choose and for what reason.
Indeed. We are friendly with both nations now, so neither choice will earn his ire. That said, there is no telling how these relations may change going forward. No doubt, the choice you make will have an effect on our own house's relationship with the nation you choose.
I understand. This requires careful consideration. Benedict, gather the others. I would hear their opinions on the matter. Then we shall consult the scales of conviction.
Oh yeah, there's this whole thing.
At once,
this kind of scene where everybody talks, right? And gives counsel. Tavern is now available to the encampment. Sundry Shop is also available. Yeah, so here's the scales. But let's go through the to the encampment and see about these things. Eagle-eyed Elder. Welcome to the Sundry Shop. You can exchange your kudos for special wares here. House Wolford's always treated me well. If there's aught I can do to repay your kindness, you need only ask. You'll be able to promote units classes here, too. Fear not, I'll let you know when one of your comrades is ready. At the Sundry Shop you can exchange kudos for items and promote your allies. Promote. Recruit. Every unit has a class, and each class is divided into ranks. Recruit, Veteran, and Elite. Promoting a unit will increase both their stats and maximum TP, and unlock new acquirable abilities. Raising a unit's class also changes the appearance in battle. You can only promote a unit's class if they are at or above the specified level, and you have the appropriate medal. Promoting a unit's class will consume the medal. So you need to be level 10 for the first promotion. Yeah. Level 10 for all the first ones, and a Medal of Bravery at that. To start off with. Alright. Hold on. Trade Post. The Trade Post operates not on coin, but kudos. These kudos can be exchanged for all sorts of items, including quietuses and medals. Quietuses are commands executed immediately in battle and differ from abilities in 3 key ways. They do not consume a turn. They consume quietus points, not TP. Each quietus may only be used once per battle. Medals are used to promote a unit's class. They come in limited quantities, and new medals will be added as the story progresses. So, no medals at this point. A scroll left behind by the legendary strategist Balka. It contains tactical information related to cavalry units and hawk riders. Records of Norzelia River compiled by the Norzelian River Management Committee. It describes the traits of the river's different sections. Records of the Norzelian Consortium written by the historian Rank. It covers the period from their creation to the joint mining venture. Chronicles of Glenbrook's history compiled by the Annals of Siva. It covers the Kingdom of Glenbrook. These all cost one kudos, so I'll just buy them all. So it costs 50 kudos to get one QP, and then you can increase your max QP for 100. In tandem, move an ally's turn to directly after your own. Very useful. Restore. Recover an ally's HP by 50%. Heal their status elements to restore their lowered stats to normal. Useful as well. Critical Blow. Grant the currently active unit a guaranteed critical hit. Possibly pretty good. But I think in tandem and restore, I think in tandem is probably the best one of those. Being able to manipulate the turn order is quite powerful in a game like this. Spirited Barkeep. Well, if it isn't Lord Serenoa, welcome to the Encampment's Tavern. Wolfort soldiers will have a place to relax so long as I'm around, and I plan on sticking with you till the end. Perhaps you ought to consider dropping in for a drink and a chat every so often too, my lord. You can engage in mental mock battles at the tavern. Each battle is different, so choose the one that best suits your aims. You can also replay story battles here. Okay, so here you can maybe get EXP. Beset by brigands. So there's the loot. Can I just like redo the battle for more loot? Then these teach you some basics. Don't be a stranger. Alright, good to know, good to know. I'll roleplay leaving through there. But let's see about this scene here. This judgment scene.
It seems your first test as Lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why. State your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine. Such is the way of House Wolford. As Lord, I shall bear the weight of consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
You are more serious than usual, my friend.
He understands what it means to be lord of his house.
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going to. In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolfort will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with grace.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
You may stay ashore if you wish, Huette.
You know I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
Well then, it would seem the matter is settled.
There is exactly one coin for each of us.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings.
How curious.
Curious? I see it as a sign that the heavens approve of my joining you.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord? One coin, one vote.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts on the matter in turn. Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
Nod. Nodders. Esfrost or Hyzant, would that we had time to visit both. Although I may not have my own token of conviction, it is my duty to lend an ear to their arguments. An honest exchange of opinions will hopefully lead to a decision that satisfies all who vote. So I don't really have a strong inclination one way or the other here. The path of the story will be determined by the consensus of your party that's played out through voting scenes. Each of your allies will cast their vote according to his or her own convictions. As the player, you will be bound to the decision of the majority. Before voting commences, you may attempt to persuade the others to change their minds. Whether or not your attempt succeeds will only be revealed when the votes are cast. The strength of Serenoa's convictions will affect the chances of success. The key to winning over your party is gathering the necessary information beforehand. The information may not always be found in the same room where the votes are cast, so be proactive in talking to everyone you meet on your journey. There is information over there though, it does seem. So here are the people who want to vote. Prince Franny and Minister Patriot are waiting to see off our esteemed guests. They said to ask them if you have any questions on the matter. King Regna expects great things of you, Lord Serenoa. If there is anything I can do to be of service, simply say the word. I should like to learn more about the holy state of Hyzant. I know they lay claim to the source and thus all Norzelia's salt. I should like to know more about Frederica's home. I hear the Grand Duchy of Esfrost is known for its views on freedom. I should like to hear more about our home of Glenbrook. Are there any problems I should be aware of? Start with Hyzant. But of course, your curiosity is only natural, seeing as your domain shares a border with the holy state itself. Hyzant is a very devout nation that reveres the goddess of salt and her teachings. The citizens are her followers, and they are led by her oracle, the Hierophant, along with the rest of the Saintly Seven. Hyzant itself is mostly a desert wasteland with the exception of the source. They claim complete ownership over the salt within it, declaring it to be a divine boon from the goddess, therefore making it Norzelia's most wealthy and powerful nation. I heard that the people there enjoy peaceful and prosperous lives. You heard right, but appearances can sometimes be deceiving. As you may already know, it is probably best not to take a Rosellan like Lady Frederica, should you choose to go to Hyzant. Pray forgive me, I forget myself sometimes. I hope my foolish ramblings have not clouded your judgment. The decision is yours to make, Lord Serenoa, and I am sure you will choose most wisely. Aha, okay. King Regna expects great things, yeah. So, she actually wants to go there, Frederica, but apparently she shouldn't, necessarily. Lord Wolford, I know your position as head of your house comes with many responsibilities, but being party to Roland's fancies is not one of them. I hope you understand that. Roland is doing what he can for the kingdom in his own way. As his older brother, I'm sure you can see that. Roland may be a prince, but he is also like a brother to me. I swear to do all I can in the service of the crown. I appreciate your concern, Prince Franny, and I hope that you and I can be friends as well, just like our fathers before us. Yeah, I'll build rapport with Franny. Cannot win my favor as you have my brothers. House Wolford may be a vassal to the crown, but they also possess a very special power. Cozying up to the royal family will do nothing but arouse mutual suspicion. My apologies, I will be more cautious of the boundaries between the high houses and the crown, for the sake of the kingdom. I'm glad we have an understanding. I hope you know that I acknowledge both the power and good faith of House Wolford. Pray do not fan the flames of my brother's foolishness away any further. Anything hidden away here? Any hidden secrets? Up top here? I can't even see anything up here. I can just get up here. There's no secrets. Who's undecided? Anna's undecided. Yeah, nothing there. So that was the wrong choice with Franny. I doubt there's anything up here either. Yup. So, we have some for Aesfrost and some for Hyzant. So, I myself am a bit undecided on the matter. Because on one hand, like, we have somebody from Aesfrost who could already, like, speak for how that is. So I think I'll actually talk to Frederica first.
Serenoa.
Hear what she has to say. I've always wondered when I might visit the country where my mother was born. Oh, I see. How did she spend her youth? I would very much like to see. Begin persuasion? This one will not be easily swayed. Postpone persuasion. Okay, so I can just see what their, like,
Lord
position
Serenoa,
is.
hello.
Until now, Frederica's position has offered her few chances to visit Hyzant. I just realized I could go down there. Depending on your relations with the Holy State, would doubtless be to your benefit as well, deepening your relations. Why not use this opportunity to let Frederica realize a long-held wish in the meantime? There is a rare opportunity before us. Lady Frederica would be overjoyed if we were to take it. This one should listen to reason. Saying that Frederica's not gonna be reasonable. Yeah, nothing down there. No hidden secrets to uncover. Well, that's having me lean towards Hyzant as well. We'll just have to be careful. Aesfrost or Hyzant, it makes no difference to me. Where you go, I shall follow. Still, I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter, my lord. Esfrost or Hyzant? Yeah. This one should listen to reason, so I can basically flip Anna either way, probably.
Lord Serenoa.
Esfrost's soldiers are said to be among the strongest in all of Norzelia. However, that is only hearsay. I mean to judge them for myself. I've great interest in seeing how Esfrost's soldiers train. That's not a good reason. I mean, I guess there's no reason. There's nothing saying they have to have a good reason either. Negotiation may yet prove fruitful. Oh, examine. End persuasion phase. No.
Lord Serenoa.
Hyzant's Ministry of Medicine is said to be a beacon of progress in both medicine and magic. I believe we could benefit greatly from seeing the fruits of their knowledge with our own eyes. It may take effort, but they can be swayed. So I will be persuading them to like the opposite side. There's no way to like strengthen them, I suppose. I could just like purposely fail, I suppose.
Say.
Doubtless Esfrost will be a close partner in the days ahead. It would be wise to see how they live, don't you think? May prove fruitful.
Listen, lad.
Can't very well say Hyzant holds much appeal to me. Sorcery and Exam are too clever by half. I'm sure the people of Esfrost will give a warm reception, even if their weather won't. The way I see it, you can't go wrong with a visit to Esfrost, considering your nuptial circumstances. Wait.
Listen, lad.
I'd have better luck talking to a stone wall. Okay, well, let's begin with this. Let's see if I can get this to Hyzant. I mean, I'm kind of for either, but you know, I want to go to Hyzant. Do you care telling me why, my lord? The sand and sun must make people of a different sort than here. It would be interesting to meet them. I've long wanted to visit the source. It is the the cornerstone of all life in Norzelia, after all. Stories of the miracles performed in the Ministry of Medicine have piqued my interest. Such knowledge could help our soldiers and common folk alike. I unlocked this option, so I'll use it.
You're onto something.
Aye, doubtless we could learn from the minds of Ministry. Would that we had such gifted healers and mages at our disposal. Might be we could ask them for a book. But I've always been of the mind that the best learning is done through doing.
I've made up my mind.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts on the matter, my lord. Eredor is deep in thought. So yeah, basically I need to talk to the people who want to go to Esfrost. If I want to go to Hyzant, which I think I've chosen. Yeah, I want to go to Hyzant right now. There was talk with Esfrost. I think that would lead me to meeting this smuggler, because I think it was Esfrost, who had captured the smuggler, so that smuggler character is probably from that path. It would be wise to see how they live, don't you think? I wish to visit the holy state of Hyzant. What reasons have you for wanting to visit Hyzant? I just have a feeling. The salt from the source has made them prosperous. I would be interested in seeing how that wealth manifests itself. I would be fascinated to see a society where everyone is truly equal.
Certainly.
Indeed. They say Hyzant is a country without kings or nobles. It is hard to imagine. But why imagine when we could see it with our own eyes? An interesting proposal. I wonder what everyone else thinks. You've given me much to consider, friend. Roland is deep in thought. And then,
Lord
Hewitt.
Serenoa.
I wish to visit the holy state of Hyzant. Hyzant has its charms as well, I'm sure. What about it appeals to you, my lord? I wish to see how their touted equality works in practice. For now it is only words to me. I would like to visit the source. There is nothing else like it in the world. It is said the skills of their mages is unequaled. Wouldn't you like to test your skill against such warriors?
Quite true.
I have heard the same. What magic I have seen is impressive enough. I can scarce imagine what a true master could do. I should like to try my hand against one in mock combat, if able. My bow against their spells.
Okay.
Thank you, my lord. I suppose there may be some merit in visiting Hyzant. Yet is deep in thought. And then
Lord
I'll flip
Serenoa.
Hannah. Esfrost or Hyzant, it makes no difference. I wish to visit the holy state of Hyzant. They say Hyzant is the nation of salt and sand. Do you have reason to go there? I hear everyone is treated as equals. I would see the truth of that claim. I can scarce imagine so much sand. I would like to see it with my own eyes. I wish to see what miracles are performed at ministry, and learn what kind of magic and medicine enables them.
Indeed.
I see. I hear the feats performed there beggar belief. Any knowledge we could gain would surely come in handy during times of need. Thank you for sharing, my lord. I see now why you wish to visit Hyzant. Anna is deep in thought. Alright. I guess that's it. End persuasion. We'll see how many of them I flipped with my new secret knowledge. I imagine that using the secret knowledge is not always the best option, necessarily. It'll depend probably on the character you're speaking to.
It is time to cast our votes.
Whether it is the appropriate choice for them.
Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, or the holy state of Hyzant? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
You've convinced me.
If that is your wish, then so be it. Hyzant is just as good as Esfrost. So I suppose I could have flipped the other ones to
You have my vote.
to go to the other. Where my lord goes, I follow. But I feel it might be better to just have everybody agree.
I changed my mind.
Hyzant has its charms, I admit. Charms I mean to see for myself. Let's see if I got the full house.
Forgive me, lad.
I've been wanting to visit Esfrost for a while. No! You're out. The days are numbered.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Bling! Erador?
The way forward is decided. We journey to Hyzant.
Serenoa's convictions have been strengthened.
We have decided. We set sail for the holy state of Hyzant. Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
Lord Serenoa, we are honored that you would choose to grace our nation with your presence.
I also feel like these people are a little bit more like I don't want to travel with Frederica's siblings.
That said, I must offer you a warning as well.
it may be in Lady Frederica's best interests to remain here in Glenbrook. I fear there may be some complications were she to come to Hyzant.
Huh? She is half-sister to the Archduke and my betrothed besides. What complications could there possibly be?
None, if I had any say in it. However, the matter is more delicate than that.
Your lady's hair would draw attention. Unfortunately, none of it favorable.
My mother's hair. The pink locks of the Roselle. Mother once told me of how her people fled Hyzant.
Then you know how the Roselle are viewed in our nation. How the Gospel of the Goddess regards them as sinners.
Yes, I do. But I am from Esfrost, and I assure you I have committed no sins.
Of course, my lady. Very well then. I will do all in my power to see your visit is a pleasant one.
Thank you. Pray forgive my outburst.
You've no need to apologize. Still, I must ask, are you certain?
I must go. I would see with my own eyes. See where and how my mother and her people suffered.
Whither the River Flows completed. Wasn't that part 1? Save your game? Yes. I think I will. I think, oh, this was chapter 3, part 1 is Whither the River Flows. So part 2 will be something else. I guess decided by where you actually go. But I do think that is gonna be the end of today's stream on this, though. I think we made good progress and got to some interesting stuff. I mean, I did experience those things in the demo already, but I kind of forgot about the whole like scales thing and everything. Let me bring that up. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for today's stream. And we'll be doing some more VR on Saturday. We'll play Batman Arkham Shadow. And this, I guess we might be continuing this next week. I'll try to figure out what's wrong with the chat, the browser and everything, and see if I can get it to work. I guess technically there is also hold on, there's so there is a browser, but there is technically, I guess I don't have it installed, but there is also there's a Twitch app for Quest. So I wonder if I could use that actually for the chat. Bring the Twitch app, although no, because I think the Twitch app is probably going to be like full VR app like this. Or will it? Well, I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to see about it and look into it for next time. But anyways, thank you for joining in on this. It is it comes as no surprise that it is a great game, and I don't know if the VR necessarily like brings anything special to it. Like it is what it is still, like it's the same game, but I guess it's interesting to see it you know, from the immersive VR experience perspective of it all. But I don't see any reason why you would like specifically go for this version over the regular one. Like if you happen to have a Quest headset, then why not? Go for it. If you don't, then, you know, get it on Steam or whatever. Depends on what platform you have, and also, I guess, the prices as well. Like, pick it where you can get it for a good price. But yeah, that's it for today. See you all on Saturday then. Hold on, what does this do? There we go, it brings that, that's not supposed to be like that. Anyways, thank you all, and see you on Saturday. Bye bye.